moment I understood the weakness of my flesh. It disgusted me. I craved the strength and certainty of steel. I aspired to the purity of the blessed machine.
Well, let's settings, audio. The audio is coming through the wrong speaker. So I'm not really sure what's going on here. Alt F4. I'm just going to test something out really quick.
Okay, are you deflecting?
So yeah, that worked. Now it's working. Okay. This is Warhammer 40k Mechanicus. I will be looking at the settings here real quick, just get some prior knowledge. Key bindings. Well, I guess I might want, maybe not balloon, that might just be distracting. Alright, we gotta turn this music down a little bit. We gotta be able to hear. Okay. Why can I not? Alpha? What the hell is alpha? I hope the tutorial is good in this. I don't understand what alpha is. I have a controller, so I think it should work. Oh, do I want Iron Man? I don't know how brutal this game is. The intended Mechanicus experience. You know, this is a completely new genre. This is the intended experience, so I think that's okay. Should I play Iron Man? What does Iron Man mean in this game? Does that mean like no restarting a mission? You just feel you die, or does it just mean your guy dies Fire Emblem style? I don't know. I don't know what Blackstones. I don't really know. I'm not really into the 40k. I know what a Necron is, but I don't know what it's gonna do in this game. I don't know anything about this game at all. Literally zero. Other than its name, and that it's like XCOM kind of. So we're just gonna play on normal. Hopefully, I can change. Yeah, we want to play with controller, please. In the 41st millennia, a time of darkness and war, the Imperium of Man claims the whole galaxy in the name of the God Emperor. It fights an endless war against Xenos from without, heretics from within, and supernatural horrors from beyond. Alongside the Imperium's war fleet, Sir the Adeptus Mechanicus. Those are us. That's our guys, bro. They are the tech priests of Mars, guardians and reclaimers of humanity's technology, ever searching for remnants of knowledge from man's glorious past, exploring the depths of the galaxy for worlds long lost to mankind. In the name of the machine god, they manufacture the Imperial War machines within galactic foundries, known as Forge Worlds. Gradually, the tech priests of the Adeptus Mechanicus shed their human weakness, replacing their limbs and organs with machinery that is both stronger and spiritually pure. Their leaders, the inscrutable Magi, protect the Forge Worlds and explore the furthest corners of the galaxy with their cohorts of Skytari troops, whatever those are. It is a time of warfare, tragedy, and portents of doom. Across the benighted galaxy, the Adeptus Mechanicus are one of mankind's last defense against a new dark age. Or perhaps they will be the ones to hasten its dawn. Oh no! What are they gonna do, bro? Oh my god. Do I have to read all this the whole time? An echo in the noon sphere. Magos in old transmission, lost in the warp and recovered only now. Is it worthy of our attention? The great divide torments the galaxy. The resources of the Adeptus Mechanicus are stretched thin. We are weaker than ever, though the Imperium at large knows it not. This represents an unknown, but possible key to victory. An opportunity to research, perhaps avert the ill fate that has befallen us. The transmission's origin is Silva Denverus, part of the Amissus Solaris within Ultima Segmentum. These are all English words. Search the rolls, readiest, gather them. I don't know what that is. 4 months later. Bum bum bum. Whoever finds this transmission and follows me here, give thanks that you will see that I have seen. But be wary, my fellow seekers of knowledge. Whatever lies beneath this world, I fear. I hope I have awoken it. I came to this world to investigate its ruins, but I found so much more. Terrors, yes. Threats to body and soul, but only by the Omnissa I found such wonders. This is the last transmission of Magos Rask. He vanished while on an explorator mission to investigate xenostructures on Silvar Temporis. Hypothesis: he found something. He knows something. Well, these guys got their own names and shit. I'm just noticing now. Our mission on this world is to ascertain any Xenos presence of it. Ascertain, I guess. And if we find it, eliminate it as the threat to the Imperium. The opening of the Great Divide means we can call no additional support from the Forge Worlds. We must achieve this with the troops and resources we bring with us. Peace for sector, knowledge for mankind, plus, potential, plus, opportunity. An opportunity to destroy the works of Xenos. Skalova, not appropriate them. Thymescrian. Manuscripts verse 619. What the fuck? They have a whole ass religion with fucking religious scripture. What the enemy built, let it be made asunder, for it is us to be as a house of sand and knives. Magi, we are approaching the target coordinates. This just must be a floating skull. Requesting for travels to interference, disrupting our surplus core cache. Initiate skull purge protocol. Exiting the Imperium. Oh, I love the music. Oh, it sounds so good. Bro, this is like some fucking Samus shit. Kefra, I like this guy's design, he looks cool. There she is. Temperate climate, astrosphere, standard breathable. My ski-tried troops should be able to operate down there without trouble. Are they ready to make landfall? As soon as we're in stable orbit, Magos. Administrative records indicate a single colony. St. Elakid's Hope on the surface, near Xenos ruins. No contact record in 2 centuries. Colony presumed failed. The Sketcher will deploy to the surface near the ruins along with a team of tech priests under my direct command. I shall monitor them with the command throne on board. Servo Skull Radius will serve as my eyes on the surface. We make a landfall at once. Yes, Magos. I'll set up a forward command post. Restic's transmission looked. It came from underground. We'll secure any entrances to an underground structure so your tech priests can begin the exploration. Sector located. The tomb reeks of stale, dusty antiques. Its once stern architecture is littered Xena of age. Here and there, fissures in the structure cast feeble light over cracked and tarnished metal. The tomb was once brutalist and oppressive, and if designed to crush the spirits of its inhabitants, it is no less intimidating now. But instead of invoking a merciless guild intelligence, it speaks only of decline and of death. This place seems abandoned at first, but as an exploratory troop moves through the hushed corridors, the ancient dust stirs, and something long dead begins to make a facsimile of life. Going by our fragmentary information, it looks like a buried tomb structure. When the sword of the Omnisci is ready to fall, we deploy immediately. But secrets of this world equals 0. I cancel caution, Magos, Busamus, Fastinus. Our purpose should be here to destroy the threat of the alien, not to bask in its blasphemy. This guy's such a fucking loser. Amorphous of the logic sans. This guy is like quoting religious shit, bro. He's such a loser. 791. In the presence of the Xenos lies the invisible miasma of corruption. Destruction is not possible from orbit, Vidix. The structure is too deeply buried, and Sekulva, I have no intention of plundering whatever trinkets I can find from this place. The exploratory unit of Tech Priest is inside the tomb and ready to proceed, Mechanicaus. There is no telling what we will find. My men will hold the perimeter in case of the unexpected. Oh, that's the skull. It would be folly to commit our whole manpower to the unknown, especially when the potential of a morale threat exists that the Sakurai are less able to withstand. I have great respect for my Skatrai, but they are still far from the ascension that of the Tech Priest affords. I agree, Subdamia. I shall lead the mission in person from the command throne. Servo Skull Radius shall be my eyes and ears on the ground. Omnasa be praised, we're going in. An Adeptus Mechanicus, our curious breed. They explore and interact with machines they do not fully understand. Within this tutorial, you will have to explore the interface to discover what to do. Like a true tech priest, you must experiment in order to learn. We'll help you this one time. Press LB or RB to select a room, then press X to move to that destination. These xenohieroglyphs, I know them. They are my undoers, Necrons, mysterious, ill-researched, corrupt disruptive. This could be a rare sample of Necron language, Magos. We have barely any knowledge of it. Collecting data from this obelisk could move our understanding of the language ahead for the first time in centuries. This is the work of Aliens Magos, Codex Fulamiltis 8312. Show caution and scorn in all things. Sometimes tech priests will feed back important information about what they encounter in a room. These situations will require you, our commander, to make decisions. There will be consequences, so choose wisely. Examine. Destroy the obelisk. That guy's such a fucking square, though. But he will fucking snitch on us, bro, for sure. This motherfucker be snitcher, bro. I gotta, like, if there's consequences, he probably gonna snitch on our ass. He's gonna cream his pants on this. I feel like checking for danger is good. What kind of game is this, bro? What the fuck am I playing here? Alright, we'll probably just safety. Noctillus source detected, also known as a Blackstone. Request collection immediate. The core heart searches the chamber adjoining to the obelisk location. They find a few pieces of wreckage made from exotic materials and are gathered them when the obelisk suddenly splits open, bathing the chamber with radiation. It appears there is also something inside the obelisk. Should I go back for that? Necrons. Resec did encounter them after all. No wonder he didn't make it off this planet. Every datum we have says they are as deadly as they are inhuman. The cohort encounters resistance in a form of Xenos constructs. Not flesh and blood creatures, but artificial bodies that move with precision and coordination. Follow the established combat engagement protocols. It shall be done by the book. Exercise extreme caution. Do not charge in too heedlessly, lest the trickery of an alien be downfall. Is this gonna give me buffs in the game? I don't fucking know, dude. Xenos form detected. Confirmed. Malfunction for synthetic life forms. Finally, we can study this Necron warrior. Weak spots detected, plus none equal concerning. I wonder about the symbols embedded in their torsos. It must. Do not underestimate Gauss weaponry. Highly volatile. It's true, I've heard our brothers and sisters of the Mechanicaus have lost their lives trying to solve the mysteries of these Xenos weapons. Approach with caution. It is also widely known that they will plus self minus repair plus reanimate or plus reconstruct themselves if left the time to do so. Wounds that would instantly kill a samurai are equivalent to a Class C raised to Necrons. At the start of every fight, you must decide the location of your units on the field of battle. You can only place units on the highlighted squares. Press A on a square to place a unit. Press A to continue. Is that it? Is that all I got? Okay, one's got a gun and one's got an axe and a gun. And they both got a skull following them. Okay. Ow. To move a unit, select a destination within the blue outline surrounding your unit, then press A, then you can confirm the movement. To decline the movement, simply press B. You know, I really thought that was going to be like a... What is cognition? Just moved your tech priest to a source of cognition points. CPs represent the value of information the tech priests are harvesting. There are several ways to collect CP. The fastest way is moving your tech priest close to a source of CP. There are many other ways to collect CP, so look around to find out what they are. Cognition points are stored at the bottom of the screen in the CP gauge. CP are shared team resources, so plan ahead. Immobilize the target. Huh. I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't know if that will end my turn. Okay, so I have another move. And then an action point. You're just about to move using a cognition movement. This happens when you move within an orange movement outline. Confirm the movement will use CP, allowing your tech priest to move faster. Single target melee triggers an opportunity attack. Okay. When you enter melee combat in an adjacent square to an enemy, you're unable to use your ranged weapon as they are too dangerous to use at that close range. Not revealed the statistics for the target. As a result, the amount of damage dealt is unknown. Servo Skull's specialized weapons and other skills reveal the life of an enemy. Servo scan. The skull of a faithful servant of the Omnissa, augmented to be a useful companion. Every tech priest has their own servo skull. Servo skulls are very helpful in combat and Cognition point collection. Select an enemy to find out their battle statistics. You've revealed the stats of the enemy. Knowing your enemy's stats will greatly increase your chances of success. Servo skills reveal HP, physical armor, and energy armor statistics. You will decide what weapon types, physical or energy, work best on this target. You've used all possible actions for this unit, and there's nothing more it can do this round. Hold B to end the turn. Zapping my ass, bro. Killing Necrons is simple. Necrons are made of a self-repairing metal. Is able to knit together disassembled limbs and gaping wounds. We call it reanimation protocol. When a Necron is in their reanimation protocol, they are unable to fight but will return to fighting condition soon. Dealing any amount of damage to a Necron in this protocol state will destroy them indefinitely. The Necron you just attacked has been teleported away to somewhere far beyond our reach. In practical terms, this means you've killed the target. Excellent. Oh, did we ice him out? We just one-shot that guy. All Xenos life forms purged. Your cohort's HP amount carries over from each fight within a mission. Keep this in mind when exploring a tomb and look out for opportunities to repair. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, bro. How long are these dungeons? Sarcophagi, coffins, burial places, structural purpose, designation, tombs. In the chambers ahead are several groups of structures like upright coffins in an unknown material. Ensure you observe your surroundings carefully. Detailed pictogarbs and readings may be a success to key. Do not tarry to observe the works of an alien. Press on, avoid of any distractions. Burn these liches. The tech priest opens fire to the sarcophagi. The structures prove all but impermeable to normal small arms fire, but components of the strange Necron materials are stripped away and can be salvaged by the cohort for examination and repurpose. You better let me fight with all my guys this time, bro. After exploring the chamber for several minutes, a tile underfoot clicks and the sound of whirling energy builds up around your troops. A quick omnispec scan reveals your surroundings on all sides by Xenos life forms. Let's fucking do it, bros. All sides. You're on, big dog. Seems like I'm gonna get drilled regardless. Okay. We should definitely be able to scan from here, right? I'm gonna say maybe that's how far we can scan. Yeah, let's just yoink all those. You've gathered enough cognition points to be able to use CP-powered weapons. Some weapons like the Foster Serpina require CP to use. Look to the right-hand side of each action to learn CP cost of that action. I'm maxed out though. Oh my god, you have so many action points. takes two. Whack. Oh, you hit me hard. Oh, dang. What are those? Opportunity equals knowledge. Gather. Verify your cogators, then let them tell me what surface for Mechanicaus racing. Cogitators. Scarabs of an unknown Xenos race. Synthetic, possibly artificial intelligence. Once specimens gathered, AI theory equals false. Weeks of studies shown that many variants of scarab, each with their own role within the Xenos economy and architecture, are able to build and deconstruct anything they encounter. They are able to repair other units within their species with lightning speed. Be warned, they are deadly in large swarms. It appears the machine spirit is with us. We've been able to access some more of Resnak's data that we thought was corrupt. It must be due to us recording the Xenos forms that the machine spirit has blessed us with access to the Corrugator's records. It's unsure why they would lock this under a synthetic proximity encryption. You'll be able to call other members of the cohort as the battle goes on. This happens at the start of every round. You need cognition points to deploy troops. My god, homie getting rocked, bro. In Mechanicaus, there are two types of units to control. Tech Priests, the units you've already commanded, are troops, such as the ones you just deployed into the battlefield. Oh, those are just troops. Troops are your servants and common fodder. They have access to as many weapons and skills as Tech Priests. They don't have access to as many weapons and skills, however, they are useful and should not be overlooked. Yeah, so fucking useful. What the hell? text priest taking interest. Quickly noting down damage angles, projectile speeds, and other useful combat information to be used later against their enemies. This is represented by gaining a cognition point. Servitors are a very useful unit in all your missions. Give me an extra cognition point. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ow. I need my cannon fodder. Spread the damage. All weapons have sacred machine spirits within them. The more you use a weapon, the more charged it becomes. When a machine spirit is charged, you'll gain a buff to the attack of that weapon. Each weapon's machine spirit will charge at a different rate. This is shown underneath the weapon's icon. When you select the weapon, you'll see the buffs, the machine spirit within the tooltip. Yeah, let's ice his ass. Don't acid me, bro. Perfect. Just what we wanted. Five damage, what? Whack 'em. When an enemy moves out of melee range, providing your unit has a melee weapon, the enemy will trigger an opportunity attack. An opportunity attack gives your unit a free melee attack on an enemy. Each unit can only perform one opportunity attack per round. Whack! Oh, oh. Destruction is the destiny of Xenos. Or something. Something like that. All Xenos forms purged. This symbol represents a location of significant importance to your mission. Entering these rooms brings you closer to the end of a mission. Navigate signs of hostile forces seeking permission to proceed with data collection protocols. Confirm permission authorized. Acknowledge Mechanicaus protocol beacons. What is primary focus, sire? Knowledge of Necron forces. Numbers, defenses, location, any form of data on how many remain on this rock. Secondary source. The purpose of this tomb. Why was it built? Interface devices. All but erode. There is one device that may hold answers, but Necron data looms are incomprehensible to Imperium architect. This might take a while. Mechanicaus, if I may take host of the priest, I could be of assistance. Approved. Hard to decipher purpose. List of suggestion. Mechanicaus. Deconstruct device. Activate switch mechanism. Learn Necron language and return later. What will it be, sire? Always so meticulous with your list, Tech Acquisitor. engage on Xenos mechanisms. Although I detest to do so, the promise of the rewards are too great to ignore. Having to lower ourselves to the Xenos learning may be the only way to reach the architect we seek. Protocol updated. Non-spheric interference. Disconnect at once. Urged reset. Non-spheric disconnect complete. Possible scrap code will fragment now. Sire, we have unfavorable issue to deal with. Requesting Dominus input. Fragmenting. Explain. As a tech inquisitor. Skolvos left suddenly. My cognitators glitched. Augmentations entered Sephoric reaction protocols and have fried vital sign. Retorges unclear a full damage report. Necron device is now activated, sire. Fragmenting. Fragmenting frag. Remove yourself from the noon sphere. Skull. Readiest report. The tomb is waking, sire. Reports from scary cohorts across the planet note the tremors vex their locals. We've lost contact with the Skarai. They were covering the entrance of this tomb. We can hear noises of approaching forces. Improve protection protocol, load weapons, and ready for what is to come. We must face the Xenos.
I wake with the turning of aeons. Stars yet burn, life yet blossoms. Is it truly time?
Finally, some reading that I don't have to do. Thrones of Mars, what was that? An omnilogous scented transmission. Magnos, it seems these mute constructions are not only inhabitants of the structure.
What is this? Flesh and steel combined. A mockery of both. Their every footstep a blasphemy. What manner of galaxy is this into which I have awoken?
Damn. Principal Xenos warform sighted. Exotic energy signatures past sensor range. Designate Xenos abnormantis. High value target confirmed. The hunt is on. What are your orders, Magos? The cord reaches a large chamber beneath the first layer of Xenos ruins. Bridges stretch from balancing platforms, barely holding themselves together, with rubble from the high walkways like breadcrumbs escaping into the abyss below.
Insects. This galaxy is infested with vermin.
A green light flickers from within the shadows. The cohort prepares for the worst as skeletal silhouettes start to form in front of the shadows. cares? Fucking fight them to the death, bro. The 41st millennia is a brutal place. You may lose this battle, but not the war. In Mechanicaus, there are many alternate paths to discover. I don't know, bro. Dude, the music is sick. How do I move out? Okay. That's tough. Yeah, how dare we? Oh, iced, bro.
once more, vermin like you shall be strung from my brow.
Cool, bro. Oh my goodness, what? Where's my slaves? Dude, what?
Do not think to challenge us, we who killed our gods.
Yeah. Oh, fuck me. Well, that is not good.
Can you hear the trembling of the stars? Can you feel the whole galaxy's terror?
No. You're probably gonna kill these guys.
your wretched falls. When again I meet your kind, your ships shall be crushed like your bodies.
Damn. That's cold, brother. He is a void admiral, though. Whack. I'm dead. Report, Kerfa. You saw it, Magus. The tomb contained a Necron war form of a capacity beyond our capabilities to apprehend or some shit. True, however, one battle lost is not a war lost. We will face many losses on this mission, but no matter the cost, we will succeed. And there is something else. The reanimation. The Necrons are waking up. It started when Rios stumbled on the tomb, but our arrival is accelerating the process. The obelisk may have been a form of intruder alert, and now the sarcophagi in the tomb are starting to open. Then we no longer enjoy the luxury of time. However, we do on Silver Tiberinus. It must be done before the Necros awaken completely. We do not even know yet how far the tomb complex extends. We are under the gun, then Omnissiah preserve us if the duty is ever easy. I return shock, sorrow, and despair for my emotional cores, but I see they lack the logic to determine decision-making. Instead, I choose to quarantine all them and adjust our approach. The word of the Omnissiah teaches us that when one method fails, another must be sought until all are exhausted. Then what are your orders, Magos? The Scar works for the tomb chamber by chamber and maintain a foothold. My tech priests will be deployed to achieve crucial objectives and respond to crisis. Time may be a factor, but our mission can only be achieved with the thoroughness of a full deployment. I shall mobilize the Scarai immediately, Magos. Leader forms of Necrons rarely never observe potential of +++ intelligence on Necrons added to the sum total of human knowledge. Imperative focus on acquiring artifacts, intelligence data forms. Hold your blasphemous tongue. Slowly you conceal the abandonment of our very souls, life, and Archmagos. Boropsis Appendix 9, our only objective should be death to the alien and all of his works. All else is defiance from the Omnissiah Creed. If intelligence gain equals true, then go to victory. To face an enemy unknown is to fight in the dark. Better in ignorance than in heresy. I return frustration at your conflict and choose to experience it. There will be bloodshed, though, on Shiva Turbius, without the Magi coming to blows. In our purpose we are united. This is the will of the Omnissiah. And it shall be done. Yes, it shall be done. Magos, the readings from the tomb are troubled. The Sacri have been monitoring the structure and uncovered what they found. Gives me great concern. Explain xenobiologics. Biologics. The Necron construct accidentally began the process, and our intrusion into the surface hastened it. These Necron reanimation protocols are continuing in the tomb we entered, and from the energy spikes across the region, there are other structures yet to be uncovered. My plan for the exploration of Silva Terberus will locate these structures and contain the constructs within. That may not be enough, Mechanicaus. I have detected a repeating pattern in the reanimation protocols and the rate the Necrons are awakening. They are speeding up. Can you be certain that Necrons are machines? The machines act according to patterns and programs. If the reanimation protocols continue to accelerate, then we'll fully awaken every Necron on the planet in 264 hours. 264 hours. Like 9.5 days. I see. Then our time here is limited. Strategic calculations indicate time spent deployed on missions will affect the overall number of missions we'll be able to deploy. Wow, you gotta move fast too. I will send Cyrus counterparties to discover their tombs and create forward positions for your high priority mission, sire. If the threat of Sojourn is to be assessed and eliminated before full reanimation is reached, will be forced to abandon the planet. At the top left corner of the screen, this is the Necron Awakening meter. It shows how many Necron tombs have awoken on Silva Tenebris. When try and gather as much information and tech before reaching 100%. I fear they are right. I feel fear too. This is part of my humanity I've chosen to retain, but I can quarantine it in my neurovaults and choose instead to focus on what must be done. We must choose our mission wisely. It will not be easy. The homicide did not send us here to do anything easy. The threat to humanity persists on this world will be eliminated, or we shall not leave. Thus, the equation is balanced and is the will of the machine god. The tomb is bathed in a sickly green light that serves not to eliminate but only to make the shadows deeper. Every surface seems connected via filaments of alien light. The design here speaks of Xenos tech, heresy, forbidden knowledge, and the structure as alive and aware as anything inhabiting it. Early exploratory readings indicate the walls are made of substances not known to the rituals of metallurgy. Abstract design carved into this substance suggests unknown regions of space, mapped according to some alien understanding. The weight of such blasphemy shows the steps of the first troops to enter here. The heresies of knowledge are deadly enough, but it seems unlikely they are the only dangers here. Welcome to the Catus Mechanicaus class battleship. This class of ship is one of the largest in the Imperium, and is only afforded to the Adeptus Mechanicus. From here, you'll be able to customize your tech preset and prepare for the missions ahead. You can select missions from the character portraits on the left screens. Before we go on a mission, we should inspect and equip Welcome to the core headquarters. Here you can see all available tech priests and troop units currently unlocked. Troop units are shown at the top of the screen. Here you can see what skills each troop has available and all statistics for each unit. Tech priests are shown at the bottom 6 slots, highlighted a text priest. Press A to begin customization. Welcome to the Tech Priest customization screen. There are many weapons to customize a Tech Priest. You can change their weapons, body augments, backpack, upgrades, and more. You can upgrade your Tech Priest, head to the Disciplines button near the Tech Priest portrait window. This is the discipline screen. From here, you can upgrade your Tech Priest using Blackstone. Each discipline is focused on a different playstyle. Select one of the skills from the 6 discipline skill trees now. Okay. Explorators take on the quest for knowledge more than other disciplines. They reach far into the depths of the unknown space, searching for lost architect, new species, and even new worlds unknown. Sequitors are masters of man and machine. They wield the often rare trait of charisma with inspiring leadership. They are able to multiply and the efficiency of the karate tenfold. Okay, so those guys I was playing were explorators. Mechanicaus cog running smoothly as they can. Lex Mechanic. Righteous catalogers. Lex Mechanics compile, analyze, and run data entry tasks. They are capable of finding valuable data among indecipherable text, maps, and other obscure forms such as enemy weaknesses in battle. That's free. That is free. Free is good. Unlike other priests, engineers and engineers are found to serve on almost every imperial planet in the galaxy, seeing the well-being of and maintenance of all things mechanical. Ooh, passive is okay. Dominus is a heavily before using their skill to monitor and calculate highly complex battle maneuvers in the blink of an eye. +4 range. Range seems pretty good. No cooldown? That seems pretty good. Troop units, I see. That's pretty good. Okay. What's the most useful right now? Probably range. Highlight a weapon in your storage to take your tech priest augment capacity slots to gain AC slot, upgrade your tech priest. You must have enough blackstone when you rank up. You'll gain augment slots, skills, and body parts. Having a diverse team is advised, however the choice is all yours. Tech priests can be multi-disciplined, meaning they can learn skills from more than one discipline. This is the list of technologies collected so far. You can find tech such as weapons or items on missions as a reward for completing missions. This is a collection of weapon blueprints you have found so far. These blueprints are known as standard template construct fragments, or simply STC fragments. Here, STC fragments for items can be implemented into your backpack slots. These give support-based skills such as healing and damage-absorbing shields and more. There are 3 versions of each item. Each version increases in power. Here are our troops and what level they've achieved so far. This list shows all ship upgrades you've acquired so far. Ship upgrades affect your repair efficiency between missions, the number of tech priests you can access, and so much more. Ship upgrades are important. These are Cantels, also known as Canticles of the Omnissiah. These are prayers that can be used in game. Are unlocked by completing the quests that are listed for each. Once the quest That's a good place to end it for now. That was a lot of info. I saved. All right, GG's. I thought that was kind of fun. Interesting. A lot of weird words to read, but I'm not that good in the first place, so GG's.